Bunk and Pick Podcast. It's the Bunk and Pick Podcast. It's the Bunk and Pick Podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bunk and Pick Podcast. Pick here with Bunk.
Hey-o, Bunk's here.
Bunk,
Bunk.
it took us
Technical difficulties.
entirely too long to start this today.
I know. Technical difficulties today,
I
sir.
got stuck in a meeting 20 minutes too long.
I know. And we had a
Technical difficulties.
son of a bitch.
It happens. Happens to the best of us.
Technical stuff. Technical stuff.
But what we do have, along with technical difficulty, is some hot takes.
We got a lot of hot
this
takes.
week. There's a lot going on in sports. If you were wondering, we did miss that Tuesday midday because, well, Pick's work is very demanding at the moment. So
You know, it's
sorry
a
about
tough
that, Bunk.
towards the end of the year it's kind of tough to keep up. And plus, just to be honest with you, a lot of the stuff it's not as critical, not week, once a week we're able to get now all the coaching updates and we'll have all the scores and all that kind of stuff here coming up next week. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
there'll
it.
be a bit more.
But hey, if you guys missed our wonderful Bunk and Pick Family Thanksgiving episode, that was a crazy episode, people. We had the
It drove
whole
me back to drinking.
entire crew. Yeah, we had drank a lot before we got on there. That was quite an episode. It was good. It was a lot of fun. We actually had the entire crew on there, which was
It was
very,
too much.
very
It was
rare.
Too much.
Too much. No, it wasn't
Yeah.
too much. No, it was good.
There's a lot going on.
It was good cracker. Good cracker.
It was a good cracker.
Hey, before we get
All right,
started,
Bunk.
I got to hit you
Yeah,
with
go.
something. I
Okay,
got to hit you
go.
with
Hit
something
me.
first. Hey, have you seen this video of this kid that plays for the University of Buffalo, the receiver?
No.
All right, so there's a big conspiracy thing going around. So he catches the ball. He is sprinting towards the end zone, and at like nowhere, he veers left and goes out of bounds. and there's all these conspiracies about, it's I don't
shaving crap.
It's just if you see the video, it's I got to be honest. He's outrunning the guy behind him by 5 yards. There's no way. I mean, it's just bizarre.
What part of the game was it though? Was it like to the point where they could ice the clock?
No.
So it went out
No.
of bounds?
It was a still. I mean, I think they still ended up scoring, but who knows what? And I'm not gonna sit here and say that there was betting and stuff, but it was pretty weird, man. He's like definitely running away from the kid, and then he just unexpectedly goes left, steps out of bounds.
I'm gonna watch this video soon.
It's really weird, man. You got to check it out. I don't, I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist or blame the kid for anything, but it's freaking, I honestly have never seen. And the receiver on his own team comes up to him and is like, what the hell are you doing? And he starts like running away from him. It's really friggin' strange. You got to see it.
It's got to be some sort of betting scandal.
I mean, it's got, who knows? I didn't, they bet on stuff I didn't even know about, like crazy, stupid shit. So
Yes.
who knows? But anyway, it's a weird one. But go ahead. What do you got?
That is weird. Well, I was gonna say I watched the FIFA World Cup draw today.
I saw
the group
that.
stages.
I saw that. I didn't
What a-
watch it, but I read about it.
Really poorly put together production there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Come on, they
It's
had
terrible.
all the stars from other sports doing it, didn't
But
they?
they couldn't figure out how to open up the little balls that had the names of the teams in it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
struggling.
Really?
They had, there was 1 minute of just staring at Shaq's hands trying to open
Oh.
one of them.
Who was it? It was
Anyways.
Shaq, Aaron Judge,
Brady.
Tom, oh god. Please, can we get rid of Tom Brady, please? FYI. Who
The
else
last-
was it?
Well, the last one was good. It was the great one. The great one himself.
Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky. Yep.
All right, I like the Gretzky.
Yes. He was the most personable, too. Aaron Judge looked like a robot.
Did he?
Yes. And guess what? In true Yankees fashion, just for you, pinstripe suit.
Hey, you gotta check. Did he have his judge's necklace on with the gavel, the silver gavel?
No
Okay.
gavel, no gavel necklace this time.
Right. Hey, do you think they
But I
pay those
brought this
guys?
up.
Do you
Hang
think they
on.
pay them? By the way, I gotta ask you this: do you think they pay them to be on there?
Yeah,
God, it's
for
gross.
sure.
It's really gross.
Everything costs money.
All right, go ahead. What did you bring it up for?
Well, I wanted to bring it up because there was a good video tribute, a video thing at the beginning of it, of the selection, so like an hour into it. And guess who pops on the screen?
Who's that?
The one, Matty McConaughey.
Hey! Oh, he's got time for that, but he can't be on the old Bunk and Pick podcast, eh?
That's right. So I just gave you your segue. I just teed it up for
Oh
you.
man, I have no song for him this week. Look, I'm close to calling defeat on this one. He's wearing me out. I got some other things. We can go back and use some of our songs and try to post them somewhere, but we're still gonna try and get them on here.
We gotta keep trying to get him on here.
I know, I'm not giving up. But yeah, he's a tough guy. Here's the worst part. I literally see the dude everywhere. He pops up on anything I watch. He's there. Just literally just doing something. He was on what's that guy who does the hot sauce thing?
Yeah, Hot Ones.
Yeah, I just saw every time I look at something, they got some video of him on the hot ones. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Well, that's because it's your algorithm now.
Oh,
You sing about him, you talk about him,
it's that damn AI.
you worship him a bit.
I don't worship him. I like him. I want him on the show though. Just think, it'd be fun, man. He seems like a fun dude. You know what though?
He does seem like a fun dude.
What if? Let's just say the what if. They always say don't meet the people like that. God, how much of a crusher? I don't think he'd be that way. I think he's pretty cool, but that would be disappointing. I don't think he is.
That would be a little disappointing for the bunk.
Yeah, I'd be down. I'd be a little bit down. What can I say? Yep. So, Maddie, we're going to keep trying, brother. We'll get you on here. Got to see. Hey, and because we had the whole family here for the Thanksgiving, we got the mic set up now for extra people. And
we've got 50 seats in that room.
We have people sitting on speakers, I think, during Thanksgiving.
It was ridiculous.
It was a lot of fun. But, yep, we're going to still keep going. And, hey, why don't you talk a minute before we jump into the football, because we'll probably do some NCAA here. But it's what I saw, it looks like the USA got a pretty good draw at the thing.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Paraguay is a little bit scary. But all in all, I feel like it's very even. Every group is even. I think England probably has the toughest group.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily think it's going to be hard for them to get through. They're really good. Mexico feels like they should win through that. Canada's going to have a hard time. And here's why. So there's still 6 spots that need to be determined, I guess. We still need to figure out who these last 6 spots will be.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a playoff for them. And Italy is in one of those.
Italy's in the playoffs?
Italy is in the playoff. And if Italy wins that playoff group, they go into the group with Canada. And that's not good. That's not good for Canada.
Now, why is Italy still having to do a playoff? Is it just because of timing, or is it because
It's because they didn't do very well in Europe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It all has to do with the Euros.
Okay. Interesting.
And so they're playing in the playoff. If they win that, which they should, they're overwhelming favorite. Switzerland is very good. Qatar is very, very good against Canada. And Canada's going to have a tough time getting out of that group.
Okay.
Because Italy would come in and instantly probably be the best team in that group. So that's a tough group. And then if you go down to Group L, England getting Panama, Ghana, and Croatia, that's probably what they call the group of death this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty cool. I saw they had a big thing about U.S. Deal, and I took a quick look. I don't know enough about the other teams, but they seemed like it was a pretty good draw. It could have been worse, I guess.
If you really want to know how tough the groups are, I mean, it takes some research, but if you go look at the ELO ranking for each team, that'll kind of tell you like where the teams really are. Like the ELO for the United States, 34th.
Okay.
Paraguay's 21. These other teams, like Australia's better than what their world ranking is right now. So that's why it's going to be a little bit tougher to get through. But I don't think there's one group that you're like, Jesus, nobody's coming out of that.
Okay.
But yeah, so it feels very, very even throughout.
So did they have to pull for every single team?
Every single team.
God, how long was that thing?
An hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So how they do it's like a lottery system. The U.S., the Canada, and Mexico, because we're the hosts, already are the head of a group.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's 4 different pools you can pull from, right? So you have in each group stage, I guess, thing, you have teams from every single one of those 4 pools.
Okay. Interesting.
It's confusing, I know.
No, I you know what? I didn't realize it was on. I would have, I'd have a very busy schedule, but I probably could have fit
Yes.
it in to put it on. I was watching Welcome to Derry, the scary,
Oh man,
scary it,
you and your scary
the
movie.
scary It show, which is pretty damn scary, by the way. I got to tell you, it's pretty good.
I mean, we still haven't watched it yet,
It's.
though.
I'm gonna say this. It's pretty good, man. You got to check it out. Very unexpected stuff happens in there, so we'll leave
We'll
it at that.
definitely take a look.
Yeah. Get a look at it. Get a look.
I'll
Hey,
look
the
at
other
it.
thing I did, I just got to do a shout out for Big G. I was at the bookstore with Mrs. Bunk, and Big G, I picked up a hockey magazine, and I will go through it and get myself acquainted with some of this stuff. Just for you. Just for you, Big G.
No, you won't.
I bought the magazine.
It doesn't mean you'll do it.
I'll skim. I will. I'll skim through it. I'll get some highlights to mess with him with.
Believe it when I see it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try. Let's say that I'm gonna give it the old workman's try.
You're already backtracking.
I'm gonna give him a yeoman's try, a yeoman's effort. Come on, man. I'll do a little G2 on it for you. I'm coming, Big G.
Backtracking.
Yeah.
You're waffling on me.
I'm
over
trying.
there.
I'm trying on the hockey, dude. I am. I don't know if it's just because I don't know anything about it or never grew up doing it, or I struggle with it a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Understandable.
All right. Where
Well,
are we
Bunk,
going?
baseball.
Where are we going? Yeah, but
Let's real quick.
Yeah.
We got some moves happening.
Wait, before we
Red
go to the
Sox-
moves, wait.
Oh God.
Breaking news. Tampa Bay's going to have their stadium ready, baby.
That's not breaking news. They've said that for a while now.
No, that was breaking news today. Just saying.
They
Okay.
came out and said it today, but it's still a shitty stadium. It's still the Trop.
I know. I just wanted to say that.
All right.
Man,
Other
okay.
breaking stadium news.
Yes, sir.
The A's say Vegas will be ready in 28.
28.
Yep.
God, that's friggin'.
They have to play in Sacramento for 3 more years.
That's a long time, man.
The commissioner's got to do something.
I don't know.
At this point, he won't. But do you feel? I mean, force him to stay into a bigger stadium.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the A's. They're a different team, man. They do stuff differently
It
than
is the
everybody
A's.
else. They're already trying to get rid of old Severino. Signed him.
All right, I want
What
to.
did he do?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
I
go
know
through.
they
Let's
wanna
go
move
through.
him.
What do you want to go through?
All right, so we've got Oviedo moved from the Pirates.
Yep.
Good pickup for the Red Sox. Not much for the Pirates getting out of that, so I guess just out of that contract. The Mets claimed Chris Well off waivers.
Okay.
You've got Sonny Gray.
Oh, the Yankee hater.
Yep, I was waiting.
You know what? I'm sorry,
played for the
Sonny.
Yankees.
I'm sorry, Sonny. We hurt your feelings at the Yankees. You can't handle the friggin' Yankees. You little pantuno.
Pontuno.
That's a special
What?
bunk and pick bird. He's just a little pantuno. Freaking guy coming. He's got some balls coming out talking shit.
It's easy. He said it's easy to hate the Yankees.
Yeah. You know what? I can't wait. Now I'm fired up. I hope he pitches against him and they just friggin' rip him. Because,
Of
you know
course he
what?
is.
He's not that great, number one. And he had a shitty season when he was with the Yankees because he can't take the pressure. Pantuno. All right, bastard. I knew you were going to bring him up.
You like how I layered it in there?
Yeah, I
too?
do like it, but he pissed me off. I saw it. He pissed
I know he
all
did.
Yankee fans off.
Here's my head scratcher of the off season again, and surprise, surprise, it's the Mets.
Oh, yeah.
They gave Devin Williams $51 million.
Can you believe that?
That is mind blowing.
Yeah, he did not pitch well at all last year.
No,
They were
he
trying to
can't hit
kind
the
of
strike zone.
they were trying to say towards the end, oh, he did. You know what? He did, it was like he won the World Series every time if he would actually get out of an inning. So I'm happy he's gone. The only thing is, let me just here's my grump for the day. That friggin' Pontuno came in, changed the whole friggin' facial hair thing, whined like a little baby, and now he's gone. And he'll probably trash talk the Yankees too. And then, number one, Yankees, let's go back and shave these boys up. Let's get them shaved. All right, we got to go clean shaven because that is the
These
only way.
boys up.
We got. And I'm happy they didn't sign. And the other, you know what? The other one too has got some gigantic friggin' consuelos on him. Is that friggin' what's his name? Doogie. Whatever happened to that sumbitch? He was another
Oh, you
trash.
loved him.
Yeah.
You loved him.
What happened to him? Did he ever? I don't know. Did he ever sign with somebody? He was another
No, the
one that
Yankees
was.
ruined him.
I know he was another one that was like.
What did you just say?
I don't
By the
even
way,
know. I don't even know.
Quinones?
Panscuelos.
Panscuelos.
He's another one. All these guys that can't make it with the Yankees, all they do is go and leave and then try and trash him. What the stupidest shit. I mean, it's ridiculous. God.
Makes you so angry.
I know. It does make me angry, especially friggin' air breaker there or whatever the hell he was. He friggin' sucked.
He's the farter, the air breaker.
He sucked and he whined about having to shave and got them to all do that, and he couldn't even finish the season as a closer. Friggin' dud. Loser. I'm happy to friggin' and look, the Mets, dude, do the Mets just I don't even understand it. It's like they don't even do their homework. It's just like whoever's
They
out
don't
there,
have
we're
an
signing
actual
you.
Plan.
We're just
Yes,
signing
they
you.
don't have a
We
plan.
have a lot of money, and
Yes.
you have it's unbelievable, man. It is truly
I wonder
unbelievable.
if the owner says, "I want that guy,"
How could you want him?
because 2 years ago he was an all-star.
Well, they took the what was the other guy they took that was a closer and made him a starter? Can't remember his name.
Already can't remember his name. Can you?
No, hey, once they leave, I don't remember who they are.
It's not Clark Schmidt, was it?
No, not Schmitty. It was the other dude. He didn't do that good either. Gave him all starter money. Stupid. Just friggin' Mets are ridiculous, dude. I'm sorry.
They are pretty ridiculous.
They
They
are.
make some dumb moves.
They're just sign everybody. It's just like, how much money do you want? Devin Williams for $51 million is a friggin' joke for 3 years.
I agree with that.
God.
I don't think he's worth that money.
Woo! It got me fired up.
I know. Good, because there's a lot of good things to be grumping about today.
There is. I agree
But
with
before
you.
we do that, does Schwarber end up back with Philly?
You know, they're talking about him going to Cincy maybe because he's from Ohio. I don't see that happening. I don't think they have the
Cincinnati
money.
would have to pony up.
I don't think they have the money. He probably would go, but like, okay, so here's a couple. Why don't Philly just sign him? Why doesn't Toronto just sign the friggin' shortstop, Bichette? I mean, what are they waiting on? That it makes no sense to. And Skubal, what are you doing with Skubal? If you're going to trade him,
Oh
you're
my
going to
God, the whole
get.
Scooble thing is infuriating.
Oh, you know what? Because of his agent,
Sign him.
you probably know right now if you're going to be able to sign him. And if you
Yeah,
can't sign him,
he's a Boris guy,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And so
Yeah.
trade. God, can you imagine what you can get back for that dude?
Yeah, you need
Holy
to trade him
shit!
now, not as a rental halfway through the season.
I mean, I think
Now.
they were kicking around like 250 million, and they were not even in the ballpark. So it's time to trade him and get get a lot of capital back. I mean, you can get a lot of guys back for him, and he's a great guy
Yeah,
and
you
he's a
can.
great pitcher. But it's going to be, if they keep him another year, they're going to lose. They're going to have no leverage, nothing. They're going to get zero back for him.
Correct. You got to if Boris isn't going to budge and he's not going to budge on contract, move him.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man.
Move him in the off season. Don't wait for July.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get back what you want.
No, it's just ridiculous. The other one out there is, I was reading that the Cubs have made an offer to Bregman, so we'll see if he does anything. Cubs are more active than they used to be. I got to be honest with you.
Which is surprising because next year's CBA coming up, I feel like teams are going to be a little more reserved this year.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to make moves. I mean,
yeah. I was even reading about them maybe going to a lockout in 27.
I know. God, I hope not.
I hope not too.
That's just stupid for the player. It ruins the sport when they do that. And they all, come on, dude, what are they locking out for? Look at these numbers we're talking about. It's horrendous. God.
Why it's not the players locking out. I think they're talking about imposing a salary cap.
I mean, why not? Jesus, we're talking 700 million, 300, 400 million. That's crazy money, man. It's gotten way out of hand.
It doesn't need to be a small salary cap either.
No. I don't know. It's just crazy. Well, the other big sign, let's go. So the other signing was Dylan Cease signed, right? With Toronto. Toronto's
just a big signing.
They got the Canadian money up there, so they do the conversion and spend. They do the Canadian conversion on that money, and they want to sign every. They must have a bunch of money too. They're in on everybody every time.
Hey, an under the radar big pickup with these guys.
So I was gonna say they did pick somebody up. They picked up the Mullinator.
Cedric Mullen, baby.
Mullins. I saw that.
Hey, that's a good pickup for Tampa.
That is a good pickup. I think he's due for a rebound. He's a good player. He had kind of a little bit of a down year last year, but he's a good player.
I still got that Cedric Mullins card. It never sold, so I'm going to hold on to her, baby. She's a right now.
Yeah, hold on to it. He'll be,
worth nothing still, but I'll have it.
Sorry. He's going to, no matter what he does, it ain't going to go up in value, but he is a good player.
He is a good player. That's a good pickup for Tampa because their outfield was atrocious last year.
Yeah, he's a good outfielder. Good for him. I thought that was a good one.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I don't think the Yankees haven't picked anybody up. They haven't spent any money at all.
No, and there's nobody like big getting moved yet. Besides, I guess the Dylan Cease was the big one so far, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll see from there. Like Devin Williams, I'm not saying that that's a big signing. I think that's just a lot of money at the bad player.
Yeah, I don't think he was. To me, he wasn't one of the top names out there. So I mean, they paid him, and but you're right. I think we got Bregman, we got who else? Kyle Tucker still out there. So
Schwarber's out there.
The Schwarbs. We got the polar bear. Nobody's talking about the polar bear.
Well, that's because what team is going to pick up a guy that strikes out that much?
He gets a lot of RBIs and a lot of home runs, man. He'll have a market. I think the winter meetings are they're this month, so maybe start getting some movement. I'm curious to see where Bregman goes and where Tucker goes and see who's in on those guys.
I want to see where Framber goes.
You don't think he'll go back to Houston?
I don't think he's going back to Houston.
Hmm.
I think Houston's going to tear down. They're old, man.
They are. They
Why
are.
go spend 200 millions just for a guy to be the front end starter on a team that's rebuilding?
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think you're right there. Yeah, I mean, well, so you still have Cody Bellinger still out there. We talked about
Yeah,
Bichette. Michael King, good pitcher.
yeah.
He's still out there. It's kind of Yankees let him go at one point. Um, Edwin Diaz
Bichette's out
still out
there. I
there.
mean,
I don't think
oh
he's
my
going back to the
God, no.
Mets. I don't think he's going back to the Mets. But
I mean,
he'll get a contract.
he will. I think those Japanese, the KBO guys and the Japanese guys, once they sell, we're going to see a lot more movement.
Yeah, I think so. And those guys have to be signed here pretty soon. So
Yeah,
we'll see. Yeah, I agree.
and there's a lot of teams in on all of them.
Yeah,
So
I love it.
we'll see.
All right, sir. I like it. Where are we
All
heading
right,
next? Because I might have a little something for you. Where are we going next there, Pick?
we'll go. You surprise me with whatever you got, and I'll go wherever you're going.
Let's go to, let's go ahead and go to college football. But I got to, before we get into coaching changes, it's a merry-go-round.
Why are we doing this?
That was the merry-go-round for all the coaching changes that are going on out there.
It is wild right now.
It is ridiculous, man.
Can we just start with Penn State?
They haven't announced that yet.
They fumbled this so bad.
Well, they have. But
how do you mess it up that bad?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What's weird is guys just aren't taking the job. That's friggin' strange to me.
They're getting raises.
Well, that I understand, but it's a step up for it would have been a step up for the BYU coach. Let's be honest.
Yes, it's hockey. Yeah, but he graduated from BYU, played there.
Yeah,
coached there. I mean, there's the tie. I could see him staying.
Yeah,
Signetti stayed because they gave him a shit ton of money.
Yeah, they gave him a bunch of money. I mean, the
Why
weird
did Matt
thing,
Rule stay?
They gave him a contract. They gave him a bunch of money too.
I know that, but look how poor Nebraska's been.
They just can't. You know what's weird? He's a good coach. They just can't make they're better than they were, but they just can't make that next jump to get like.
I would go. I would
Yeah.
leave.
Who knows? Maybe who knows what these guys are doing. But Penn State has been rebuked by all coaches at this point.
I was reading that they actually had Elko, and they fumbled that with Elko at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
and he's an angry beaver, but man, he's a good coach.
Ooh, he is a very angry beaver. He
we'll
seems like a Penn State coach to me.
He'd be great at Penn State.
A hard nosed, mean kind of that's to me is Penn State.
That's why I think Matt Campbell is going to do good there.
You think? Well, they haven't announced that yet, have they?
No, they haven't. I'm sure Iowa State. Okay, if you pick Iowa State over Penn State, there's more to this than what we see.
Well, I agree. He's been in Iowa State for a while. He's probably ready for a change.
Yeah,
and that's a
great
big
teams there.
That's a big jump. Iowa State to Penn State's a big jump.
He turned that Iowa State program from a team that you knew you were going to win every time you played into a very scary football team.
Yeah, and they were really good there for a little bit. Last couple seasons, just This season they didn't do well at all.
No.
But
they were still 6-4. I mean, they were still 8-4.
Well, I think he'd be a good hire there. I know there's got to be a reason they didn't hire the interim guy, which is just weird. If at
It
some
is
point,
weird.
if you're the interim coach, which I know Gary is, and he said the players wanted to, but you know, you can maybe kind of see after like the Elko guys or somebody, they turn them down. But when you start like still looking for coaches and you're there, I think at that point, as the interim, you guys like screw you, man. What is the deal? There's got to
Yeah.
be some reason they didn't want to hire him. I don't know what it is, but who knows?
I don't know, but what I do know is that National Signing Day just passed, and they signed 2 recruits.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
They
Yeah.
had the 150th class in the nation. That was behind FCS programs.
Yeah, they're it's gonna be what kids are gonna go there where you don't know who the coach is? So they'll
That's
be
why
they'll
Campbell
be
goes in
portal
and gets
guys.
transfers,
They'll be portal guys.
and it will be attractive for players.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll put a competitive team. I don't know if they're going to be what we want them to be next year.
Man, it's Penn State though. Jesus. You should be able to get
But it's
top
year
tier
one under a
guys.
new coach without a signing period.
Yeah.
There's a lot working against whoever takes that job.
Well, hopefully they sign them. They can get moving on. They need to. They're one of the first to fire, and now they're one of the last to hire. At this point, who knows? But yeah, we should go. Let's go through some of the hires. Here's one. Here's one of my favorites. Big old Billy Napier got hired by James Madison. That is friggin' crazy to me.
They'll probably do great there.
I know. It's just amazing they just retread these guys. I mean, he wasn't even out of work very long. Good God, man. And it's not Florida, but still, James Madison, they have shots at getting into the playoffs.
Yes.
It's weird.
Okay, so there's James Madison there. I think Billy Napier will do great there.
Yeah, I think he will too because it's James Madison. It's not Florida. Florida's a hard place to coach. Just be honest.
Summerall's about to find out.
Yeah, it's a tough.
How do you feel about that hire?
Summerall to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
On paper it looks good. Florida's hard, man. They
can't believe
zero.
Florida went out and got another group of 5 coach after the line of these coaches that just have not worked for them.
I think they wanted Kiffin. Kiffin didn't go there. I think they put all their money on Kiffin there. And then, I think these guys are getting a little panicky here. Running out of guys to actually hire. So,
Yeah.
it might be it's a big step up for them. In Florida, they have no patience. So he's going to have to win next year. There's no 2 years from now kind of thing.
No. You got to win right away at Florida.
Yeah.
And at LSU, Lane Kiffin could be gone in 2 years.
Oh, I lost a lot of respect for that dude, man. Just
This
the way
whole
he
thing has
handled
been
it.
bad.
It's been horrible. And then, even the players coming out and saying, no, he's lying about what us asking him to stay and shit. That just looks, holy shit, man. That looks bad.
It
Really
looks really bad. I think that's going to be quick. He's not going to be at LSU long.
I don't think so either because I truly don't believe with the NIL and all the other stuff. It's not like the old days when it was just high school recruiting. He'll get his guys and stuff, but look, they had a good roster this year and couldn't win. So there's no guarantee. He's stupid for going. Just absolute. They loved him there at South Carolina, but once
Or at Ole Miss.
I'm sorry, at Ole Miss. But you know what? It was some point. You can't drag. Once he started dragging it on, it was over. I mean, he had to go. He honestly had to go somewhere. Even if he changed his mind at the end, they were going to hate him. I mean, he screwed him around too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a jerk. Jerkhole.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah. How about Brian Hartline to South Florida? That's an interesting one.
It is. I think that's a good spot for him.
Yeah.
I thought he would get consideration of bigger jobs, to be honest with you. Um, but he didn't.
Yeah.
I think he'll do well at South Florida, and in 5 years, we're going to be talking about a power program looking at him.
Yeah, I am surprised. That's right. He's a big name guy. Offensive coordinator at Ohio State. I don't know. South Florida's, you know,
I mean, look what Golish did with them, though.
he did. He got himself in a position to take the job at Auburn. That's what he did.
But even last year, he got
Yeah,
looks at bigger
they
jobs.
have. They've been okay. I don't know. Just doesn't.
I mean,
It
didn't they
wouldn't
beat
go to.
Alabama recently?
It wouldn't go to the top of my list of schools. Just saying, if I was like a top line dude, it's more. But I mean, he's a first time head coach, so good start for him. Then we got North Texas hired a dude.
North Texas did Neil Brown.
Neil Brown.
Silverfield from Memphis going to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Don't think that'll work out.
And then you got Kentucky, got rid of Stoops and hired the offensive coordinator from Oregon.
Yep, Will Stein.
And then here's a good one. Michigan State hiring Pat Fitzgerald. I thought that was a great hire.
You think so?
I do, because he's a Midwest guy. I do. I just because of like his ability, he's always been in that area. I think from that standpoint,
Yeah.
it is.
He's a good he's an inspirational guy for his team.
He is.
He can get his dudes fired up.
And Michigan State, do you remember they used to be like always one of the top teams. They have sucked for a long time now.
When Rizzo was there, they were really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just they've not done well here in a long time. It'd be nice to see them kind of refurb and jump back in. I don't, it's gonna. Who knows how long it's gonna take them, but I think he'll do okay there. I don't think it's a bad hire. UCLA got the James Madison guy. Said that. Good luck.
There was a lot of movement this week, honestly.
There has
Penn
been.
State's still behind.
Well, that's what's weird. I mean, that's, and I don't know if they wanted any of these guys, but hey, these guys are going. Ole Miss got, they just went with their defensive court. That was that was actually pretty cool. They didn't waste any time. They just said, dude, you're going to be the guy. So
I bet they had conversations with him weeks ago.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But it's, it's nice that they didn't have to go out and they kept it in house. So I thought that was a good hire. I hope they do well. And then, of course, we got the Kiffinator. What a jerk off. Hope he gets pounded down there in LSU.
What about Eric Morris, North Texas coach, going to Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma State. I like that. That's a good move.
I think so too.
I think it's a good move. It's in the area, Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
It's a step up for him. See, those are the kind of things you want. You want to see these guys that are stepping up. You saw Napier step down, obviously, but it's nice to see some of these guys step up from being successful at a little bit lower level and then moving in. I think that's a good hire. And Oklahoma State's not been good for the last few years, so and he's a good quarterback coach, so we'll see what he can do out there.
Yeah. All right, Bunk. I got to ask you this though. I want to take it to the field.
Yep.
Okay. Does Texas deserve to be higher than where they're at in the playoff ranking?
Oh, man. I'm going to probably say, and I'll let you know, we love our Texas team. I'm just going to be honest. That Florida loss killed them.
That's holding them back.
I mean...
But look at it this logic now. If they didn't play Ohio State and played a cupcake, still lost to Florida, lost to Georgia, they'd probably have a home game.
They would, but I'll say this, and I'll say the only thing I'm going to say, you and I were big Longhorn fans. The problem with them, they played great against A&M. They are just not a consistent team, though. They could go next week and just get absolutely annihilated by somebody, or they could play like they played well against Ohio State. They played well obviously against A&M. But man, there's just some games where they just sucked. So
Yeah. Mississippi
I don't know.
State,
Yeah, I mean,
Kentucky.
yeah, it was overtime, right? Kentucky was an overtime game.
Both of those games were overtime.
Yeah, I think that stuff hurt them. To be honest, the Florida loss was bad.
Killer.
That was just a bet, because if Florida had gone from that game and then just started winning, that would have been something. But Florida did not. they lost. They got destroyed by Kentucky, and they went and they just didn't have a good record at the end. So do they? I mean, who would you jump them over at this point?
Okay, well, here we're saying that head-to-head is like the biggest factor, right?
Yeah.
In the top 15, Texas is the only team that beat 3 of those other teams in the top 15.
Okay.
Right? Beat Vanderbilt, beat Oklahoma,
They did.
beat A&M.
They did.
Okay, so if you're saying that those games matter, then technically Texas should be higher. On top of that, Miami is getting shafted right now.
Oh God, I don't think so.
They beat Notre Dame head to head.
They did early in the season,
Doesn't matter.
and
They
they're not
beat 'em.
they're not even in the championship game of the ACC.
They're not. You're right, but they're not. But Notre Dame's not playing a championship game either.
They're not. I'm going to tell you something though. Notre Dame is sitting. So let's just be honest. We're only talking about. I know there's 12 teams in. We're only talking about top 10 because the other 2 are going to be filled some other way. Notre Dame's sitting at 10. They could realistically drop on the next poll somehow.
How? Here's the only way I see that. BYU wins.
Yes. If
They
BYU,
won't take Texas Tech out.
no, Tech's not coming out. I mean, Texas Tech is ranked number 4. I mean, I don't see them.
So if BYU beats them, Tech is still in. BYU gets in.
Yeah, I
That
think
locks out both Miami and Notre Dame.
Notre Dame could get locked. I think they have a potentially a lot. I think Texas. The problem with Texas, if they were ranked 12th or 11th, I think they'd have a shot. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to be in.
Well, what does the committee do if Alabama gets blown out with Georgia?
Yeah,
BYU gets blown out by Tech, right?
and Duke wins.
And Duke wins.
Well,
What do they do?
Then there's an opening, but right now Miami's sitting above Texas.
Right. And it's the top 5 conference champions, right? So you would have no ACC team in. You would get James Madison coming in and have 2 group of 5s. God, that is like doomsday scenario for the CFP committee.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to depend on how these games. I mean, the expectation is that Texas Tech beats BYU, right? I mean, they beat them once.
Yeah.
And that Virginia's not going to lose.
But what if they do?
Well, they could. They could.
They absolutely could.
They absolutely could. And where are they?
So-
They're ranked
and Tulane
17th.
wins tonight.
Yeah, there's
right?
a couple games tonight that actually matter, right?
Yeah. Tulane and North Texas.
North Texas. I'd love to see North Texas in. I think they're getting like total crapped on. They're way
If they
down
win
there.
tonight, they're in.
I'd love to
They
see
win
that.
tonight, they're in.
I'd love to see them in.
So I guess what I'm saying is what message is the committee giving the teams that are willing to go play bigger games? And this is like the chat dominating everything right now, but it's a fair question, right?
It
If
is.
Texas didn't schedule Ohio State, they're in the playoffs.
No,
all these teams.
I do agree with you there. I just think they have 3 losses.
Yeah. 3 losses, you shouldn't get in. I'm with you.
3 losses is
But there's an argument for it.
There is, because of their strength of schedule and who they've played. You're correct. You're
They
right. If they didn't play
played
Ohio
a brutal
State,
schedule this year.
if they didn't play Ohio State, they're in. They'd be in without a doubt.
Okay, so what is that saying that sends the message to every team, and Indiana's already started canceling these bigger games to go
Yeah.
to smaller games.
Well,
Indiana just did it for next year. They made their schedule way softer. What does the committee do if Ohio State just railroads Indiana?
And now let's be honest. Ohio State hasn't played a lot of big games either.
And Indiana hasn't either.
No, Indiana hasn't. I mean, a lot of these teams haven't. I'll give Georgia has. They've played some decent games, but
They've played huge games.
and Oregon's played some big games. I'll give them that. I'm not an Oregon fan, but
I know that, but my thing is like, what if Ohio State goes out and beats Indiana by 40? Probably not going to happen. Get that. But what happens if that happens? Georgia waxes Alabama, and BYU gets crushed by Tech.
well, I think I know they're already saying no matter what, if Alabama gets, they're sitting at 9th. If they get
if
beat,
they get crushed, they're out.
they should be out. Then they're a
And
10
so
and
if
3
they're
team.
out, the response to that by the SEC is getting rid of the SEC championship game.
Yeah.
So I think this final ranking is going to is pivotal, and it's really going to change college football.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to determine, and I hate seeing these teams play, some ridiculous. I mean, Alabama's notorious too for playing a lot of really easy games.
But they also have a SEC schedule, which is now 9 teams next year.
They do. But you're right. Texas beat A&M and Oklahoma, who are both sitting at 7 and 8, and right now are in.
And Vanderbilt, they beat Vanderbilt.
And they beat Vanderbilt, who's right behind them. But what about Vandy is 10 and 2?
Vandy should be higher,
right? I mean, honestly, you look at them; they're playing an SEC schedule, and they're 10 and 2. I'm just saying,
10 and 2, and they railroaded Tennessee.
They did. So yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I just don't. I mean, the issue I have with Texas, okay, even with the schedule they played, they
can't lose to Florida.
You can't lose to Florida, and you can't go overtime against Kentucky. I mean, I get that they win, but they played unbelievable games against Oklahoma, A&M. They played really well, honestly. Even though it was first game, they didn't have a lot of offense against Ohio State. I mean, it was a close game. They've played some great things.
That's the closest game Ohio State has played all year.
It is, but then they get beat by Florida. Georgia, they didn't play well against Georgia. I don't know. I think in a big game, they're kind of, if they play to potential, they're probably one of the best teams in the nation. But they're just not consistent enough. But
no, that's
I
fair.
get what you're saying about the records. I think it's gonna be interesting to see if Alabama gets hosed, like they get crushed. They should drop out and be gone.
Then the debate is, does Miami get in? Head-to-head has to matter. Well, it doesn't matter what part of the year it is. It has to matter.
And we don't know how far ahead Miami was of Texas. I don't even agree that Miami should have been ahead of Texas, to be honest with you. I think head-to-head Texas would beat Miami.
I think head-to-head Texas beats BYU too.
Oh, I agree with you there. But they have an opportunity to kind of prove that they're in or not. I think Tech kind of rolls them, to be honest with you, but we'll see.
I do too. I think Tech's gonna explode.
Tech is a good team. I mean, they're kind of under the radar there, but they're a pretty good team.
I just see one of two things happening, because we're gonna see teams get beat pretty bad in these games.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see two things happening here. Number one, all these teams are canceling all their big games out of conference. We're seeing it already happen.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, for God's sakes, Alabama took South Florida off their schedule to go play a softer team than South Florida.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Indiana's doing it too. Indiana's changing all their out of conference as well.
Yeah, I agree. Well, if that's going to be the criteria, then yeah, if you, out of conference, play teams that you're
Yeah.
not going to have any issues
But
with.
that's a problem. You think ESPN and Fox are going to let that happen?
I don't know.
Here's what I think. I think we're going to see a 16-team playoff real soon.
Well, that's probably what they should do. I mean, why not? If I looking down at the teams we're talking about, if you went to 16 right now, you would be including Miami, Texas, Vanderbilt, Utah, USC.
No Utah USC because Virginia, whoever wins ACC, then the group,
Yeah.
right? And then Tulane. So it'd stop at Vanderbilt.
Which, okay, that's still a valid. Those teams, look, Vanderbilt's had a great season, 10-2. They beat a bunch of people. Played Texas. It shouldn't have been close, but they ended up playing close. Those teams I think deserve to be in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious. So tonight we'll kind of. I think if Duke wins, it's going to screw a lot of stuff up.
It is. We're going to see major change to college sports because of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the ACC getting locked out, that conference is going to lose their minds. After the Florida State thing, they're going to lose their minds.
Yeah, but Duke could definitely beat Georgia. Duke is
not Georgia.
I'm sorry, Georgia. I'm sitting Virginia. Duke could definitely beat Virginia.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
They've been up and down. Duke has, but they've played some good games and they have the talent, I think, to win.
Yes.
And North Texas, I think North Texas can beat Tulane. That's actually going to be a really good game tonight.
Yep.
And what if
Troy?
Yeah, what if Troy beats James Madison?
Well, that's easy. James Madison. Well, okay. So you're saying Duke wins, Troy wins,
Mm-hmm.
North Texas wins.
I think you just have North Texas in. That's it.
Well, they need another conference champion. Do you go down to Boise State, UNLV? If UNLV beats Boise State, they're probably in.
No, I don't think they have to. It would have to be one that's ranked. If they're not ranked, they don't have to take them.
5 highest conference champions.
They have to be ranked.
Are automatic bids.
Have to be ranked, though. If they're not ranked, they do have to be ranked.
You have to have the 5 highest ranked.
That's right, which means they have to be ranked.
They will rank them. They will rank somebody to get them into the game.
We'll see.
And it won't be Duke at 5 losses.
No, it won't be Duke, obviously. I mean, for the committee, the best thing is that, Virginia wins and Tech wins.
James Madison wins.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's going to be, we're going to find out here in the next couple of days what's going on. I like it.
Yeah. All right, let's make some picks, Bunk.
Let's do it.
James Madison and Troy.
Sadly, I don't even know what let me look at Troy's record.
8-4.
Are they? The men of Troy?
The men of Troy.
Some bitches. Let's see.
What?
They lost to Arkansas State, Memphis.
I mean, they're not very good.
No.
James Madison's going to win that game.
I'm going to go JMU.
I'm going JMU, too. All right, North Texas, Tulane.
I'm a North Texas fan, baby.
I think North Texas does it, too.
I like it.
They've
I
got
like it.
zero respect this year.
I know. And honestly, Tulane is in the same position, but I'm going to actually watch that. That's going to be a fun game to watch. I'm rooting for North Texas on that one.
Whoever wins that game makes the playoff. It's a playoff
crazy,
game.
Isn't it? And it's in New Orleans.
It's really cool.
Okay.
All right, UNLV, Boise State.
UNLV and Boise State. Hey, do UNLV coach? Is that who's that?
Dan Mullen.
I'm going to Mullinator, baby. Moon Mullins.
They're 10-2.
I'm going Moon Mullins on that one.
10-2.
I like it. I mean, Boise State's not that good this year.
Good team. All right, let's get into the big games here. BYU against Texas Tech.
I'm going Tech pretty hard on that one.
I think so too. I think Tech wins that game pretty easily. Georgia, Alabama.
I think that is going to be. I think Georgia wins that. They always win when they have to, man. They're gross,
It's
but
hard
they
to beat
do.
Kirby. It's hard to beat him twice in a year.
I'm just saying it's gross. They win when they have to, and I'm going to go Georgia on that one.
I am too. Indiana, Ohio State.
I think Ohio State blows them out.
I do too. I think it's going to be like not even close.
It's going to be. Hopefully, I'm pleasantly surprised. I wouldn't mind seeing Indiana win, but I think Ohio State blows them out. I think it'll be close for one half, and then I think it's over. That's my guess.
I think it's going to be handled quick. I really do.
Okay.
All right, and everybody's going to be watching this most interesting game of the weekend. Duke and Virginia.
I'm going Duke in this one. I think the Dookie heads can do it.
Mensa's been throwing really well. He has 28 touchdowns to 4 interceptions.
Virginia has, you know what? Their record is good, but I have seen them play, and they've had some close games against teams they shouldn't have. I'm going Dookies.
I'm going to go Virginia.
Okay.
I'm not super confident in it.
All right. I like it. I like what you're
So in
doing
our
there.
world, we just painted. The committee kind of gets bailed out by these games.
Yeah, I would expect that is going to happen.
They're
Now the
still
only
gonna
the
be
only
shattered.
outlier here is we both picked Georgia. If Georgia beats Alabama bad, then I think Alabama. If it's a close
Drops
game,
out.
I think if it's a close game, they'll stick pretty close to where they're at. But if they get beat pretty bad, I think they should drop. So we'll see. That's going to be a good game to watch too.
And then the Notre Dame Miami chat becomes massive.
I get the head-to-head, but Notre Dame is playing much better football than Miami at this point. That's my take, my hot take. I hear
Who have they played though? Who have they played? Who's Notre Dame played?
they played Stanford, the fighting Stanfords. They played.
Yep.
I'm a Notre Dame
Yep,
fan.
they did.
I like Notre Dame.
USC is their biggest win.
They beat them. They beat their butts in, man.
34-24, not beating a butt in.
They
No
pounded
butts were
some
beaten
cheeks
in.
over there, folks.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
You look at both of their schedules are very comparable. Their stat lines are very comparable. Right?
I'm going Notre Dame, baby.
That's fine. What I'm saying
I hear what you're
is that
saying.
the stat lines are very comparable. Their strength of schedule is very comparable. The head-to-head has to matter. It has to matter.
We'll see.
What is the committee saying if they don't? Right?
They're saying that
they
Notre Dame lost the first two games and then consistently beaten the crap out of everybody since then. That's kind of what they're saying.
but the people who they've beaten the crap out of have not been good.
And they only lost their losses weren't like huge, big losses either.
Neither were Miami's.
I don't like Miami. Sorry.
I get you don't like. Okay, take the friggin' helmet stickers off.
I still think Notre Dame at this point is playing better football than Miami. I'll just say that.
And that's going to be your justification.
That's exactly how they justify it. Let's be honest.
Which is that shouldn't be the way it is.
No, I'm not disagreeing, but that is how they do it.
16 teams.
We'll see next year.
Just expand it to 16.
Okay. I'm with you.
I
With
don't
you,
know.
brother.
I do not like what's happening in these rankings at all. I think there's a lot of biases. I think there's a lot of looking at helmet stickers over watching football games.
I agree.
I do agree Texas does not. They shouldn't be in. But the conversation of them having the best wins in the nation should be a thing.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, they beat two teams that are sitting in right now. So that itself, but I don't know.
They shouldn't be in. They lost 3 games.
Yeah, they
lost
are.
3 games.
They would be sitting at 3 losses. The only other team that would be there would be Alabama if they lose and they keep them in. No other 3-loss teams are going to be in.
No other 3LS team has a chance.
Yeah. So,
So we'll see.
all right. Woo, that was
Alrighty.
invigorating.
It's just I don't get the politicking that's happening in college football right now.
College football is a mess. Let's be honest. We love watching it, but
It
it's
is a mess.
a
It
freaking
bothers
mess
me.
with the money and the rankings and all the other shit going on. Dude, did you see where Georgia? I gotta say, you see where Georgia's going to sue this kid for $360,000 because he signed and then left? That's
'Cause he
where we're at.
transferred.
That is exactly where we're at right now.
Yep.
Holy shit!
They're employees now. They're not students.
I get it. That's a whole weird world that we're sitting in.
I hate it. I hate that
Yeah,
that's happening.
I don't like it either.
I think they should get paid, but there's a better way to do this.
Yeah. And you know what? I know they make them sign those. They make them sign where they can legally go after him for that money. But
Yeah, but you just go hire a lawyer and say he was 17.
well, no, I
I mean,
think
it's such an easy
he
fight.
you know what? He actually signed it right before, like a couple weeks before he left or something. It was kind of weird with him, but I don't know. It's just regardless. Talking about a lot of money, man. These guys are throwing
Yep.
big boy money around for these kids.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Pretty gross.
All right. Let's hit NFL
All right,
real quick.
anything on NFL? What you
know,
got?
Yeah, I did just a couple little notes. Looks like Kyler Murray's never going to play for the Cardinals ever again. So they've already ruled him out for this season because of a toe or some shit, but literally he's not going to play for them. Be curious to see where he ends up. Somebody will sign him next year. Jets.
Most likely.
Yeah. The only thing I will say, it's been kind of a strange year because teams like Detroit sitting at, they're on the out, as of today, they're outside of the playoffs. So some of the teams that are in, are out actually that we thought were in. It's kind of different. You got New England is sitting at top of the AFC East. Buffalo's, they're hanging. I think the Ravens and Steelers, they got a game coming up. I think that's a huge game for them because, well, they're in the same division. And
I mean, that's a playoff game.
It is, and they both have kind of crap records. They're just like 500 records, but they're not. Neither one of those teams are playing very well. To be honest with you, it's going to be interesting.
No, they're not.
And then Indianapolis kind of falling off the cliff there. So
Jacksonville's catching up.
Jacksonville's winning. I'd love to see Jacksonville win. I'd like to see them in the playoffs, but they're playing more consistent. Yeah. Well, I think they passed them actually.
I don't think so yet. Let me take a look.
I'm just telling you. I think they are actually, because of the head-to-head, they're ahead of them.
Yep, head-to-head. Yep.
So, that's good. And the Texans, who we all kind of wrote off, are starting to make a move.
Still 7-5. They gotta win. They're on a 4-game win streak.
They're playing better.
How gross is this? Teams are already eliminated.
Oh, I know. Well, when you have 1 win and 11 losses, 2 wins and 10 losses, it's going to tend to be eliminated. Chiefs, I don't think Chiefs make playoffs this year. They don't look good at all, man.
They don't look good at all.
Jacksonville, I hope does. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Philly's not playing well.
Yeah, does Dallas catch Philly?
Dallas lost last night to the Lions, but they're still only 2 behind. Philly's just not playing well. I don't know who they play this week, but they're not playing well. Bears are playing.
They have the Chargers this week.
Well, that'll be a big game because the Chargers need to win.
It's on the 8th, so on Monday night.
Yeah, and the Chargers are in a position where they've got to win too. They're still a couple back. Rams got upset, right, by Carolina. Yep. So it's kind of a weird year in the NFL. I think it's going to go down to the end.
If there's one team,
I thought it was the Rams, but they all do kind of lose. The Seahawks are still right there. I think that division, the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Niners are probably pretty strong. I don't think Detroit got it this year. They give up too many points. Green
They
Bay.
They looked really good last night, their defense, but
Yeah, Green Bay, thought they were strong. I mean, they look okay. The friggin' Bears actually look okay, but I don't think we'll have to see how it goes down. I don't know. Right now, the Patriots are probably the strongest team. They've taken on
they have the best
everybody,
record.
and they've won. They've beaten big teams, so it'll be fun.
Second best record in football or pro football is Denver Broncos.
Yeah, which how many weeks can you go by the skin of your teeth though and win? I mean, they're doing it.
Well, they're on a 9-game win streak right now.
They are,
so-
but God, I mean, I watched their games, and they come down to the last like 10 seconds every friggin' game. I don't know how long you can live like that. They have a good defense, so
They do. They do.
that's all. That's pretty much all I had. I don't really. There's not. They're still kind of just all playing, and that's that, man.
Yeah, we'll see a bit more. Playoff picture will kind of clear itself up in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, which will be good. All right,
All right, Bunk.
that's all I got, brother.
That's all I got too. I gotta go pick up children.
We'll go get to chillins. Yeah, I think that's it. We can hit them with the.
Well,
We can hit them with the Pasquoni sign off.
keep making up different words.
Yeah, I know, I do make up words.
Well, thank you all for listening. Hope you're enjoying. Please go listen to the Thanksgiving episode. It's ridiculous. If you haven't.
It is ridiculous.
If you have any questions, send them in BunkandPickPodcast@gmail.com. Give us the likes, whatever it is.
Likes,
as always,
follows,
Bunk.
tell your friends about us. Get it rolling. Let's do it.
What are we going to be doing?
We're going to be rolling balls.
It's the Bunk and Pick Podcast.
Oh, by the way, Nick, this is called a Franco necklace. Somebody told me
It's the
that.
Bunk and Pick
I wasn't
Podcast.
inquiring.